Hello! Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, and welcome to this Final Boss Fight live stream of D&D. My name is John, and one of the reasons that we were on the trailers for so long is because my microphone decided it wasn't, but now it is. I fixed that quietly without telling anybody, and then have brought it up in the intro. Whoa. We are here to continue playing D&D. My name is John, as I've said previously, but I am also joined by Rogue.
Howdy, howdy.
Danza.
Meow.
Robin.
Hiya.
And Smitty.
Good evening, everyone.
Ben isn't with us tonight because keyboard. And Maddie isn't with us because middle of the ocean. These are both valid.
No excuse. No excuse.
With Starlink, there is no excuse.
I mean, it depends on whether or not you want to give him money.
This is true.
Last time, you guys had a big fight. A lot of drow and spiders and a demon, a yochl, or many other fun pronunciations of that name, all came to have a fight with you because you announced where you were. You fought them all off. Basin took a lot of hits. Basin didn't fall down.
Ooh.
Until
No, I did.
Until, the very end. At which point he fell down and went, "Can we have a nap?" And so you're going to have a nap. And that's how this session is going to go. You're going to do a big old sleep. And Nadira has set up a certain flavor of tiny hut, which appears to be sort of a muted big top tent. For the purposes of them not being here, Hargate and Thasinia have gone to different corners of the tent and very rapidly fallen asleep in their bedrolls. And it is up to you what you guys wish.
And presumably we're in here for a long rest, so long resting.
All the rest, all the recovery, please.
So by the rules of a long rest,
Is there any particular meal before we go to sleep? I don't know. Just curious for a bit of flavor.
That was fun. I mean,
Oh yeah, you had lots of roast lizard to roast.
I mean, that's outside the hut, so I think at the moment it's probably just going to be whatever spiders were nearby.
so
I thought I put the top over where you were cooking.
Yeah, that was near the spiders when I started that.
So to remind everybody of the rules of the hut, anybody that Stanza deems as a... 1 second.
A buddy, pal, an acquaintance.
Any that Stanza deems as friend the hut, friend enough, can pass through the hut, can leave the dome and re-enter. The only person who can't...
So you can go get the lizards if you like.
The only person who can't leave the dome is Nadira. As soon as Nadira leaves the dome, it goes away.
Oh, okay, so we can get lots of things to roast.
So you can go out and, if, for instance, you're having the night watch, you could go and sit outside the hut and then have your watch and then go back and sit inside the hut again for your sleepy times. If you so wish that.
I mean, it sounds like we probably need a meal. I know that Vaeson's probably barely standing. I think Nadira's probably barely standing. But Vaeson will I think Vason will go get some lizard because I think he appreciates that maybe lizard is more appetizing to more people than spider leg.
Yeah, I don't think spider leg will go that far on its own.
Giant spider leg goes spectacularly far. You just got to burn you got to burn the hair off first.
Yeah, you gotta treat it like shellfish. Weird.
Well, it's an exoskeleton, so that tracks.
The inside of the hut is also pleasant and dry, regardless of the temperature or weather outside. And while the hut is around, Nadira can change the lighting inside the hut to be either dim or dark. As they see fit.
Yeah, whichever bit of it that Hargate and Thasian have gone to is dark.
I think Vase is probably roasting like 2 juicy bits of lizard leg, maybe like a bit of flank, and he's sort of poking at it, and he's like, "So, Nadira, why are you down here? How are you down here? How'd all this happen?"
Nadia's probably spent some time since coming back to where the group had been resting, like checking over her things, like, and she reaches into her bag and pulls out a flyer for the Cirque de Lune. I'm getting the word out ahead of the circus's arrival, and also scouting out for a good venue. Well, I was when the drow caught me in the sing-alongs.
Are we meant to know what the Cirque de Lune is?
Pardon?
You haven't heard of it.
Out of character, I have no idea what a Cirque de Lune is. So I think
Circus of the Moon, I would have thought, just out of character.
Yeah. Oh wait, so you got out a poster? I thought you brought out like an item.
Yeah, they got out.
Yeah, it was a poster, and so like you might have noticed Nadira putting up a few of these after the fight in the throne room.
So what's a circus?
Where you belong, Vason.
The fear of lying next to the fire is just like clearly the insanity we're in right now.
Mate, I'm confused.
Have you okay, are you familiar with the theatre?
That's like plays and stuff, right?
Okay.
Like there were plays at the temple.
Oh.
Is there anything on the poster, or is it just like the text saying Cirque de Lune?
I mean, generally, circus posters like have like some images of performers on it, and usually you'll probably see it's like an acrobat or two at the very least. Probably some fire breathing.
I think Reese has like got a mouthful of lizard. He's just like, I don't remember that in any of the plays though. Tournaments, yes. Practice, yes. Not during a play. Nefera,
I
you
suppose the tournament is sort of right, because it is a show of physical and artistic prowess in a way.
Oh, so that's why you said I should go to I should be in a circus.
Yeah.
Oh, right. You're making a strongman comment. I got it.
Vasis sort of very exhaustively does like the flexi arms.
I was Vason, you need to just turn your nose red, paint your face white. Be a strong man.
A strongman clown? That would be novel.
I don't know much about clowns, but I understand that it's not a compliment.
It depends on what you're attempting.
I don't see clowns being very dragony.
It would certainly be novel.
But you could be the first. The progenitor of a whole new subspecies.
Just empty eyes are looking at you. Complete lack of impressment. Just emptiness. Specifically in Nadira.
Eventually you'll get to my sense of humor. Can I have some more lizard meat, please?
Just without breaking eye contact, just lifts his left arm and literally just inserts lizard flesh into your mouth and lets go.
Oh, okay.
Is it ready yet, the sweet?
Me? Yeah, oh yeah, I've been sort of passing it out as it's been cooked.
Nice.
Did you want lizard or spider?
Boof.
Just almighty crack as like several spider legs are cracked and put on, just passed over to you.
Bacony.
Well, now I have to try both too.
Fair enough. It's just passed over. I will say the eating in this dungeon is particularly interesting. I mean, I wish I still had Sahagwan left over, but it would have been very off. It would be very rotten by now.
Those are the fish people, aren't they?
More shark people. But, you know, waste not, want not.
I mean, you eat what you need to survive down here, don't you?
I mean, the Sahagwan's more of a, like, aspirational meal. But yeah, otherwise.
Oh, is it a delicacy?
We've not had this conversation yet. Hi, I'm Vason. I want to turn into a dragon. How do you do?
Oh, that kind of eating Sahagwan. Ah.
Because bronze dragons, when they go swimming, regularly eat Sahagwan. One of their favorite foods. So through emulation, we just a small look at Nadira, just like, is it still we?
I mean,
we try to become, by emulating the practices of dragons, we try to become dragons.
Oh, marvelous.
I don't think we've had that conversation yet. How did we, Urania?
No, this is the first I've heard of it. What other strange things have you had? Those Kuatua?
We didn't eat those in the end because enough of them stopped hitting us.
There. What about lizard folk? Or are they too close to dragons? Kobolds?
Oh, dragons will eat other dragons quite happily. Never eaten kobold.
Internal Casper is upset.
But no, never. I don't think I've ever strictly fought a lizard, any lizard folk before.
As long as you haven't eaten any elves, I'm happy.
3 elves awake in the room right now.
You're not particularly good eating, from what I understand.
I imagine we're all string and bone.
How do I put this?
Oh, is that a pun? I was like looking at the ranger.
Well, I am pretty rangy. Holds out my
It's like-
very thin
it's
arm.
String and bow.
It was not intended that way, no.
I understand elves are more of like a delicacy, like there's you cook a very small portion of them because they're very rich. Not my sort of thing.
Well,
Plus, that's more of a chromatic thing than a metallic.
well, I'm glad to hear you've not eaten any of us. But I'll be keeping my eye on you.
Meanwhile, Nefarious is lying back with the dirtiest smirk.
Will have to be referred to as a delicacy.
That is several other things. I've had to bite my lips so hard.
Facing the world's most unusual violent church boy. Completely clueless. But so wait, so you never finished explaining why you were down here with the circus.
You mean here specifically?
Yes. Yes.
No, but is it just out of character thinking a bit? It's unlike any other venue we've visited before. And I get the impression that folks here could do with a little levity.
Just a piece of travel advice. Maybe don't try and give levity to a bunch of drow who hate surface folk.
That was not my. They were not. Just don't know how to articulate it. Just like that doesn't count. They weren't a paying audience.
Probably doesn't help that we then took out some of your potential audience either.
Well, if they don't give me the performance space, they don't want a real performance.
Well, they did give you a performance space. It wasn't the best of places, though.
Yeah. How tall was that cage again?
Double check. It was 20 feet high.
Okay, a bit taller than I expected, but still not that. But still not acrobatics optimal.
Not really. It was 20 feet high, 40 feet, 40 feet by 40 feet, and it had a 5 foot thick covering of webs at the top of it.
That is some very thick webs there.
Yeah.
Fitting for the drow.
Specially crafted.
So do you, nom nom, do any of that, like, flipping and stuff?
Absolutely.
Do you care to give us a demonstration?
How tall is this big top again? This little big top again? And what can I do in that space?
It is a 10-foot space surrounding.
Okay, so 10 feet high sounds like.
10 feet tall, and it's sort of 10 feet out from where you cast it. You've got a little bit of space to play with.
Just check. Oh, I do have a pole. I could just like faff in my bag, get out. It's like a surprisingly long striped pole, and just like set it up horizontally. Like, I don't know how to describe acrobatic tricks. I'm just like, yeah, I remember. So like, I've seen I've definitely seen circuses. So I just like, you start with the 2 hands, and then you go down to 1 hand, and blah blah blah. And I can't explain things.
Bar work.
Okay, shall I? Yes. Shall I roll
an
acrobatics?
acrobatics check?
Oh, yeah. Oh no, it's charisma while dancing that's affected. Okay. Okay, that's a dirty 20. Not my best.
It's a decent performance. You can probably chalk up any of the any slips or missed moves. The fact that they're trying to perform within sort of a very confined space, all of you sort of crowded around inside it as well. So yeah, it's a good performance for the limitations placed upon it.
Echo Nefera just holds up an 8/5 card. You're not quite sure where he got it from. I know that it's original Nefera. He even looks at it a bit confused.
That's the point. Is there always going to be 2 of you?
No. I mean, I can bring it back down just the original if you like. And Nefera will snap his fingers and the Echo just disappears. It's a new thing I've learnt to do.
Does that mean that you have to eat for 2?
No, thankfully. I don't think the party can really afford me eating too.
Unless we find more lizards.
I mean, you're not wrong.
It's kind of weird. I've been trying it out for a while now with the whole ability to summon shadows. I was just curious, can I make a shadow of myself without using the bargaining chip that I have? And I'm glad it sort of worked. If not exactly correct.
It's a little unsettling to see 2 of you at once. And hearing you in stereo was a bit unsettling.
It's... And then I feel like suddenly looks like more exhausted. Like, it's even worse for me because, oh gosh, I feel like I've done twice of everything today.
Is it also the fact that you're hearing your own voice?
Oh yeah,
Probably-
does the Shadow and Nadira have the same pitch of voice?
Near enough. The shadow would have like a slight echo to it, but
Oh.
a character in Nadira's like, don't really have a problem listening to my own voice. I got all very good at tuning it out.
You have noticed the Echo and Nefira also say things slightly out of sync. They don't always say the same thing at the same time.
Yeah, I remember it was specifically the Echo that was down for helping get teeth.
Echo gives in to the intrusive thoughts.
The echo is not here right now. Please leave your name and message after the tone.
Beep.
The Echo is almost like another version of Nefira, like another potential
Yeah.
of where
Ooh.
Nefira is.
Hmm.
Yeah. Nefira's finding it very hard to explain how the echo works.
What about you, Urania? We've all done a bit of sharing.
I mean, there's not a huge amount to say. I kind of come from the town of Silvery Moon. And I've found that as I went about my business, people just sort of stopped noticing me. Certainly when it was dark. And I suppose I just sort of became accustomed to living in darkness after that.
Huh.
Maybe you'd make a good drow. They live in the Underdark.
Yeah, not a chance.
Well, no, you'd fit in just fine.
Maybe, but I don't know. It's the whole spider worshipping thing. Gives me the ick.
I mean, they have other ones, right? Like, they have the goopy thing that we saw yesterday. No, day before. They got that one that dances. She seems nice.
What do I know about this one that dances?
1 second.
For the record, that was a reference to Illustrate. Just to make the search easier.
That does make the search easier, yes.
Yeah, certainly Nadira is intrigued by what sounds like a dancing deity. So it's like,
Sadly, sweetie. Go on.
You would know that Alestre is the drow goddess of beauty, song, dance, freedom, moonlight, swordwork, and hunting. He is the goddess most worshipped by those who wish to return to the surface and be at peace with the other surface dwellers.
I mean, I sound like I could get on board with them, but the dancing one. But yeah. As I say, I quite like to keep to myself by and large. You know, I don't like the light. I always feel just slightly uncomfortable in it.
Another feeling. Always feel more comfortable in water.
Kind of looks at Hargate. We should put out that bloody light spell, or whatever he's got.
If I had power left, I would have something in mind.
Actually, as he's asleep.
Actually.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to see Urania at all during this conversation.
Well, I mean, there's the campfire.
Well, yes,
And also,
okay.
and also, like, it's so like the inside of the tent is lit to, I guess, a convenient lighting for a dragonborn. Since I'm pretty sure, to my knowledge, dragonborn don't have dark vision unless that's been changed.
They don't, but Vason has funky goggles on. Actually, no, I think that has been changed. But I will check that out of context. So, what about your other party? Like, we never really spoke about them. Like, what were you guys hunting for? Before everything happened?
Out of character, I really can't remember.
Out of character, well, I don't have a character, so... Dernan, who is the barkeep at the Yawning Portal, had sent you and Aurelius and insert other names here as you see fit, into the Undermountain, believing that a number of patrons had shared dream of something that seemed to be recurring and probing them for information about Waterdeep. Enough that it, as he had been a former adventurer, it concerned him that this was something that was trying to gain information from Undermountain. And so he sent you in to find what was under the surface, searching for information about this.
So, the old big man upstairs, he had been hearing tales from patrons about some of them having dreams about something, wanting information on Waterdeep. There was enough of them having similar dreams. It sent us down to investigate, but we didn't find what it was, and we were ambushed by a big beastie, and me and Aurelius were the only ones who survived.
Well, that's rough.
Yeah, just a little bit. They were good people.
I mean, do you still have like do you still have the information you were using? Could always try and complete the job for them.
Yes, we keep our ears open, but I've not found anything yet. But that's more or less the information Dernan had given us to go on, so...
What about you, then? You gonna... I'm guessing we probably should get you back up to the surface in the morning if you've got your circus to prepare.
No, I haven't found the best spot yet, and there's always more practicing and coming up with new tricks to do, you know?
But we're hunting a few things, actually. But one of the things we're hunting is like a big, scary dragon that's gone evil. Doesn't seem all that appropriate for the circus performer. No matter how good they are in a fight.
Yeah, I was going to say she's kind of managed to hold her own so far. Let's...
Oh, didn't want to dismiss it. Just...
Look, she's a good story for the circus.
Sorry, what were you saying, Nadira?
Oh, I said you need a good story for the circus.
Always good to have more stories, and there's always tales about treasures down here. It's like, so I'm very interested in something new that can help me improve, you know? Also, like, during the conversation about the dream creature, Nadira didn't say anything, but was internally thinking, sort of like, that might be an interesting way to advert us. Just a slightly off-key circus music in the background of people's dreams.
But if you ever need a training partner to try out new techniques, I'm pretty agile. I could potentially help you out.
That would be much appreciated.
If you can see me.
I might have to request Target put a light spell on me for that.
Do circuses do sparring?
It's not unheard of.
That could be fun.
I've heard of them doing axe throwing before. They take one person on, stick them onto a wheel, spin the wheel, and then the person has to throw axes and try to miss them.
Whilst hitting the wheel, yes.
It's even more fun if they put fire on the axes.
Oh, yes. Or on the wheel.
But what happens if the person gets hit?
We don't talk about if the person gets hit.
Now I'm wondering if that's another potential use of Nadira's Misty Step, just like boop, boop out.
It's a potential.
I mean, a lot of this circus sounds quite fun, but that feels a bit... So what, did you like get criminals and put them on the wheel and then it's okay if something messes up, or... Like, I assume you're not throwing axes at a friend. You're not, right?
Well... It's not something you do with someone you don't trust. You have to commit to spending the time practicing together to make sure it all goes smoothly.
I'm not sure there's anyone I trust I would want to throw axes at.
What about if I threw some axes at you, Vason? You've seen what I'm like with the crossbow.
Give that lizard leg back.
Well, still got the spider leg.
I was going to say, you just see Arenya shove the last of it in her mouth.
God, I've not been this tired in a long time.
Don't they also have those people who walk across the ropes at the top of the tent? And they're like... And those people who are shot out of those big barrels.
Ah, the loud shows.
Yeah.
The festival back at the temple happens at the height of autumn, where anyone who's managed to develop their ability to fly for even a little while does like a do like formation flying shows. I never did it myself. Couldn't really ever manage to get it to work consistently, but that'd always be lovely.
Was it?
So what? You just get in a cannon and you get fired up, and then how do you not fly out of the tent?
With a very good net.
Oh, okay. And I think you just hear Vason slowly slip into soft snoring and falls asleep. He's still got like one hand holding a lizard leg in the fire, though. It's just like charring as he snores.
Nadira, can I borrow your pool?
Yes, go on. Yes.
I go stand at the other side of the little hut and start poking Vason in the head with it. As he's trying to sleep.
Be nice.
What saving throw is it to stay asleep?
Constitution?
Sure, let's give that a quick roll for giggles.
I think with that you can stay asleep.
Hey, excellent. That makes it funnier.
Oh, this didn't work. He's no fun. I hand the pool back.
You slump over sideways as the pole just boom, boom, and the lizard leg gets pulled out of the fire.
Hopefully not on fire itself.
No, charred, but
Oh, well, more food for me. I dive on the lizard leg.
Look, if you're gonna get him doing that old trick, has anybody got like a bar of soap or something?
Time to check the inventory.
God. Wait, Vason's the one who likes going in the water the most. How are you making him sound like the dirty one?
I just had an idea. Okay. I have a silly idea.
Oh God.
I just noticed I have painter's supplies.
Oh no.
That is even better. I was just going to have him smack himself in the face with soap in order to leave bubbles all over his face. But this is going to stick so much better.
I'm just... Is there space to write fabulous on Vason's forehead?
It depends how large you write it.
That sounds like a yes!
Can you roll me either a stealth or a sleight of hand check?
Let's see what those do.
Rogue, can you roll me a perception check with disadvantage?
Happily.
Dirty 20 again.
18. I can't believe I rolled an 18 on the dice, but the disadvantage.
Wow.
I mean, that was but it's really a disadvantage. So it was either dirty 20 or this 11, which would be very funny to have actually made aware of this.
Unfortunately, Vason sleeps right through you, writing fabulous across his forehead.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for Vason, obvious.
I think there is a moment in the middle of it where Vason sort of readjusts and sort of like probably clocks you with his tail as he curls up into a ball.
So there's a little. So one of the letters is a bit smudged.
Just
You-
clumsy fabulous.
It's clear you've never hung about with other people long enough. That's coming wrong.
I was going to say
It's-
what Aurelia's going to do as well, just while Vason falls asleep.
It's like, I have not known this person this well long. I'm not going to be that mean. You can though.
Arania's just going to use Druidcraft to cause a load of flowers to appear around Vason, and then put a few on his head.
Aw.
Smitty, is Nefira going to do anything to Vason while he sleeps?
Yeah, the Pharaoh was going to be like, let me show you what you do to someone when they're asleep first. Hand me the makeup brush. And the
Nope.
Pharaoh is going to draw a very phallic symbol on Vason's forehead.
Is there
And
anything...
once he's done, he'd be like, there.
Nefira, Nadira, and Urania, is there anything the three of you would like to do before you all fall asleep? Obviously, Nadira and Nefira, actually all three of you, you're all elves. Before you all trance, you only need to do for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Correction, half elf.
You still need to sleep.
Yep.
No, everything's okay for me.
No, I'm all good. The last thing I'm going to do before I properly nod off is cast darkness on the Sword of Devouring and keep it close.
Okay.
All right, time to dim the lights.
I was going to say Aranya's going to go cuddle herself up in the darkness that's just been made.
The light within the big top dims to pitch black. Urania disappears from light. And several hours pass as you get a comfortable night's within the big top. Before 8 hours after it was cast, it just and disappears. Vason. Wake up. Covered in flowers.
What? On. Jason picks one or two up and just tastes it for flavor. No. 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 I think as he goes to sort of brush any dust off his head, he then realizes he is covered on his head as well. It's just no. No. We don't electrocute friends.
The three, at the time that you wake
I
up,
thought that was a
Vason,
different character who had that dilemma.
at the time that you wake up, Vason, the three full elves are already awake.
I think Vason just stands up and you just hear a full spine crack. All 7 foot, all 24 vertebrae just cracking as he stands up and just stretches. Oh, I feel fantastic. Do we have any
You
of
were
that
looking a bit
liquid left?
chilly during the night, so that's why I gave you a blanket.
It was a little unsettling.
Only trying to help.
Eventually, Nefira will just come to after the back snap and just be like, okay, who pissed off the Thunder God?
You said the nicest things in the morning.
I haven't had coffee. I don't know if I've got any strawberries left. Give me a minute.
Wait, actually, I know what we can have for breakfast. And Jason just dips into the bag of holding, pulls out some fresh scorpion legs.
Ooh.
Oh, I'd forgotten about them.
Okay. Does anyone have any like lemon or fruit? Actually, wait. Vesa just looks at the various flowers that are on him for like anything herbaceous.
Ooh.
Grabs it, just sort of
some rosemary and sage in there. Some parsley too.
You just see Vesa sort of just cracking open parts of the tail, rubbing in some of like the herbs before starting starting a fire back up to just sort of roast one of the scorpion legs for breakfast, which I will remove from my bag.
Mm-hmm.
How long has that been in the bag? That's the bigger question.
Bag of holding's wonderful for keeping things fresh.
Yeah, I assumed that was the case.
It's a little weird to have
fact, and not trust the bag of holding is keeping fresh.
Oh, is that not actually true? I think honestly, Vason believes this.
I mean, you're roasting it, so that's bound to help either way.
Right, well, we're alive and we're awake. What's the plan? We bringing it back up to the top?
Oh, we got the rest of this place to look through.
I mean, I'm all rested. I would quite like to explore some more.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a look around this place and maybe, rather than pushing our luck beyond, once we've had a look around here, maybe see about turning that room from yesterday into a shortcut to get back up and down here.
That's not a bad idea.
That mirror, right?
Oh no! We found before we even knew you were held up. There's a place up to the north with a shortcut back up to the surface. Really defensible.
Oh.
If we had the cash, getting a few people to guard that would be fantastic. Oh,
how much cash do you think we're talking? I've got quite a bit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
We don't need cash.
People.
We don't need the cash. We've got the goblins. You forgot about the goblins, didn't you?
I'm not sure I entirely trust the goblins to look after it.
They're a fine and respectable little people.
I've got nothing against them looking after their home. Just sort of taking them away from home. I'm not sure they'll stay. And he just passes over sort of like a rosemary and thyme baked scorpion chunk. It's like a chitinous baked potato.
Gives it a questioning look back to you, just and almost using it like the end of a pipe as if he's poking you with it. But look,
Mason gets another one and he starts eating it like it's like an oyster, just sort of pouring it down his throat.
Irania's just gonna just kind of grab it and just like no elegance, just nah.
Whilst I have no love for arachnids, disgusting.
That's quite tasty.
There should be a little smokiness to it, even without the campfire. Just sort of residual venom.
That's what that
Oh,
was.
venomous food. That sounds fun.
I mean, if I cook the tail, like you'll really taste it, but there's always a light lingering with the rest of a scorpion. I find.
Come on, Nadira, you know you want to try some.
Nifir's already taken a bite out of it, and he's enjoying it, but he's still using it as like the end of a pipe as a point thing. Just be like, we can get the goblins to do it. There are means.
I did not know we had goblins.
That's true. You're new to this group. We know a group of goblins, and we kind of sort of own them. It's
Owen's a little
complicated.
strong. We sort of overthrew the monarchy and then set up a new government that sees us as in charge.
Surely they can govern themselves, though, while we're away.
Oh, they have, though. They've been governing themselves really well. We do need to go back and get taxes.
Just go back and collect taxes.
I mean,
I'm not going to have to
Maybe
overthrow you
before.
guys to free the goblins, am I?
No, it's perfectly reasonable to pay tribute to a dragon.
You're not a dragon, you're a dragonborn.
He's halfway there. Clues in the name.
Yeah, he's really getting into the role.
So he only gets half the tribute, right?
Yeah, the other half gets paid to their patron, me.
Oh, I thought that meant it would be lower taxes until Vaesen becomes a dragon.
As I said last night, emulation leads to manifestation.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait,
Well-
that doesn't feel right.
Could go see the goblins. I always like those cute little critters.
Vaesen just sort of like licks his hand and just sort of like rubs his forehead for a second. And I think he just gets paint all over his hand.
There's like a smudge of paint across your forehead. And...
So, north, was it?
Let's see if we can find some water in this ridiculous palace of theirs first. We can get to the goblins later. So we're not doing this room first. The one to the south of us.
Oh, we can do that, yeah.
Just whisper to Nirvir, like, should I pass him my mirror? So that he sees first.
No. Let him discover it on his own. He'll be fine.
Doesn't sound like he's going to. It sounds like he's just going to wash it off and forget it.
He'll see in the water.
Oh. Tap nose.
Just imagining how hard Hargate is trying to keep his mouth shut.
So as a reminder for this room, this is a 50-foot high temple room. 40 feet above the ground, a layer of webs sits, and various web lines and web swings reach down from the web layer to points around the room where some of the drow that you were fighting last time were sort of sitting to rebuild some of the temple. In this alcove, there is a statue of a 20-foot tall, corroded iron statue of Lolth in female drow form, wearing a dress made not of clothing or cloth, but countless spiders.
Yeah, I remember that's like one of the people we fought before our arrest was unfazed by walking through spiders.
It's considered like a benefit.
Now I'm just imagining, like, oh, it's a skincare regime.
Eh.
Where's that list of stuff we picked up from last time?
Excellent question.
I'm struggling to find the notes. Right.
North or east?
Is there nothing else in this room?
There appears to be nothing else in this room.
Are those spiderwebs still there, considering we kind of set fire to that wall last session?
They are. They're not connected.
Ah, cool.
The northern door is open at the moment, and Nadira and Thicinia would point out that's the room they went in to get Nadira's item back.
Mm-hmm.
There might be more to explore in there, but they have been in there.
Oh wow, there's a lot in here. A party space.
So this is sort of two chambers in one, connected by a walkway. In the first section that you enter, there is a large spider-shaped table of sculpted stone, but there are no chairs around it. In the other room that you've just entered into, there is a strong smell of incense. And you can see various overstuffed chairs, cushioned divans, bronze braziers containing the smouldering remains of incense, and a glass cabinet with various crystal goblets and crystal demon sculpture. And two doors to the north.
Well, clearly this was the meeting room.
Basin, you open a door to a 10-foot-high, web-filled chamber.
I close the door to a 10-foot-high web-filled chamber.
And you get the feeling that the spiders that were in here were part of the assault that came against you last time. Nephira, the north wall of this room is covered with a tarnished bronze mosaic depicting Lolth's face, with silver web-like tracery fanning out from it. The room contains a spider-shaped bed carved from zirk wood, a matching wardrobe containing assorted garments, and an ancient stone font filled with fresh water.
No, Basin, I found some water for you. Also, do you have a really large hammer?
I do have a very large hammer.
Yes.
It's going to point over at the bronze mosaic and go like, "Go smashy."
Let me wash my face first. So Mace does a few mouthfuls of water and then scrubs his face.
As you sort of reach down to splash the water in your face, you see the reflection is sort of a smudged phallic symbol and the word fabulous, but written backwards and slightly smeared lettering.
Is it in Elven?
Was it in Elven, Nadira?
I think no, but like there are like there is a process of elimination of who might have done this.
Well, no, it's just because I can't read Elven, so that would have been even funnier.
I mean, if it's funnier, then okay, yeah.
What? Nadira, what's my face say?
Fabulous. I think it's a bit smudged. It's either fabulous or flabulous.
You know what? I'm in such a good mood. I don't care. Scrubs it all off. Right. So I'm smashing up what? That bronze face of Lolth?
Indeed. Death to the Spider Queen. Have fun.
Last time I smashed a holy symbol, I got cursed.
You want me to do it?
The worst that happens is I get spider legs.
Basically just sort of hands over his maul, the very large hammer. Have fun.
Okay, that's everything I thought.
Spread your legs, bend a little, sit into it, and swing with your hips.
I always thought you had to swing with your... put your back into it.
No, that's how you break your back.
Oh.
It's all about power generation. Hips, legs, strongest muscles in the body.
And if I was going to spend a couple of minutes just smashing up the bronze mosaic to null.
While the Fira's doing that, Arenia's going to whisper to Vason, so, do you have any throwing hand axes? This might be a good time to practice what I was telling you about last night.
I have javelins.
They could work.
No, I'm not going to... No. You sadist.
No.
No,
sadist.
Maybe if we capture Sahagrin, I'll throw some axes at that. At least that way, if I mess up, it's fresh. There's at least food afterwards.
Yeah, that's true.
Is there anything else in this room whilst Nadira is shattering a mosaic? Like under the bed that seems very spiky?
It's got spider legs.
Is there anything under the bed?
No. There are various
I poke one of the legs to
items
see if
within
it
the-
moves.
No, it's carved out of... it is wood.
But it could be magical, like that holy symbol. But I guess not.
And there's
It's
nothing
just
in the
kind
chest of
of
drawers.
It's kind of the Lolth Drow equivalent of a race car bed.
Sounds a little bit childish.
Whilst Nadira is having a quick bio break, we did get some magic items last session, and I think wasn't Hargate going to identify them whilst we rested?
That is quite possible.
Could we find out what those are?
Yeah. I remind myself what they are. I believe that they're on... So there is as mentioned, there is a holy symbol that legs twitch on. Beyond being a holy symbol to Lolth and being magically animate, there is no magic with this item.
Cute.
and Ress was wearing, as you've now stripped it from her, a mithril armor plate.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Oh yeah, there was also just a pretty webby cape, which I think I would have taken.
Yes.
It was like, that's just pretty.
Spider silk webbed cape thing.
Pretty.
Urania,
Yes.
the wall at the back of this cavern just sort of collapses, and there is sort of a naturally forming tunnel, whereas like these rooms are very well carved and well made and clearly finished. There's just sort of this tunnel sort of winds into the distance around a corner, made of jagged stone and silty wet flooring.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the others. Just kind of say I found another one of those tunnels that we could potentially explore going forward. Like when we found was it bone piles? I can't remember. Just looking at the maps.
You did find another sort of entrance to a similar tunnel network near the bone piles.
Yeah, troglodytes and stuff.
I mean, I don't want to venture in too far alone, but excuse me, if we wanted to explore that, we could.
Does it go anywhere? Like,
I don't know. Around a corner.
We can find out.
Huh.
Should I take the lead?
Yeah, why not? Were there tunnels with those troglodytes yesterday?
Possibly. While we're progressing, I'm going to be keeping an eye out for traps.
Okay.
I do have a spell for that if you want to get serious about trap finding.
Roll me a perception check.
I would like to provide the help action since I'm there.
Roll a perception check with advantage.
26.
Okay.
Nice.
You are confident at the moment. You do not see any traps, and I will let you know if that changes.
Okay. Left or right?
I think it's always left in a maze.
Yes, I've heard that too.
I'm just going to leave the rest of the group that I've got control over at the entrance tunnels.
Left or right? Left again, right?
Left again.
Why not?
You find your way back to the collapsed tunnel entrance that you'd seen with the troglodytes.
Oh, this could be a shortcut if we need to go that way.
Seems more like a long cut to me.
Okay, and left again, because you always go left. Kind of curious as to how much Jason actually understands about that logic around mazes or not. Because he's not actively a stupid character. He's just definitely not the smartest in the group.
So now that Nefira's back,
Yes.
I'm going to say, Nefira, they found a tunnel system and started exploring it. Would Nefira have gone in with them or stayed at the entrance?
No, Fear would have gone with.
Is that the same for Nadira?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm now going to catch everybody up with where you guys are.
Wriggle, wriggle, wriggle. All through the tunnel.
Very scary.
This is where life's going to be fun.
I've now just got to try and navigate the tunnels
Without repeating the tunnels.
without seeing the tunnels.
I can see on the stream what they've got.
Yeah, I've just realised I can look over and see the camera the stream sees. And I'm now trying to use that to maneuver you through the bits of tunnel. Without putting you outside the tunnel walls too often.
Yeah.
Don't go to the back room. That would be extra bad in the dungeon.
Yeah, there we go.
You enter a room where broken statuary litters the dust-choked space.
And what are they statues of?
As you look through them, make me an insight check to see if you can see what the statues
Insight?
were of.
Huh.
9.
11. Wait, the range of rolled a 9? Damn.
Meanwhile, the warlock. 4.
Oh, if we're all getting a chance, I'm all you whine. 7.
Oh my god, how am I rolling the best?
Hargate.
My die just decided to say no.
Hargate being the only one to succeed the difficulty check of that roll, which was a DC of 12. Points out that these are shattered statues of drow.
Well, that's on brand.
Are they drow women or men?
It seems to be a mix.
Interesting. Drow men getting statues.
Rania's just going to kind of say, hold up where you are, don't come any further. There's things up ahead.
Define things.
What can I see at this distance?
You can sort of see transparent humanoids that sort of disfigured, decomposed faces, legs that just sort of end before they reach the ground.
Some sort of ethereal creature.
Ooh, ghosts. Love ghosts. Last time we spoke to a ghost, they told us about a staff.
They did.
Just wondering who might have smashed these statues.
Well, what's the worst thing that can happen? Neferi, you're good with like shadows and ghosts, right?
I mean, sort of. I don't really control them.
Our worst case scenario, they hit us.
Arenia's just going to have her bow cocked at a distance and out of the light.
Hold up there, oh noble one.
But just
Glorious one.
as soon as any kind of danger comes towards the party, I'm firing.
Ooh, that guy looks cool. What's that guy?
You see, as you enter into this room, the shriveled, decaying corpses of 3 drow on the ground. And sort of hovering nearby, 3 ghost-like drow forms. Two females and a male. And another sort of humanoid figure wearing spectral armor face, now largely just a skull with 2 pinpricks of light where its eyes should be, and body that dissipates into vapor and mist before it reaches the ground. This is a wraith.
Ooh.
And as you go to enter the room, I'd like you all to roll me initiative.
Sure. For those of us who were adventuring with a revenant, did we learn anything from that process about wraiths? Because it wasn't a secret.
Damn.
I
19 for me, John.
19.
Jesus, rabbit.
5.
Oof.
Just literally rolled a 1.
Oh shit! I rolled a 1.
Renia 9.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how speedy we wanted to be, but I'm just kind of like, I can save the bardic inspiration, I guess.
Yeah, see what happens.
Oh, in unusual.
Yeah, I can save it for if we end up, if something gets close.
Hargate rolled the highest, and Thestinia rolled the lowest. Even lower than a 5.
Dear God.
Oh, wow. Rips. Low initiative roll club.
And she didn't even roll a 1 on the dice.
Oh.
But as we start the combat, Hargate is going to move to the side and can see one of the wraiths, one of the specters, and is going to remember where his spell list is. Let's just start off with a level 1 chromatic orb. He pulls out a diamond and spins a swirl of energy above it and just sort of punches it out towards this spectre. And with a 20, that will hit into the sort of drow form. Let's see if any of these 8s are going to roll the same number.
Nope.
No.
No.
But the drow form sort of dissipates a little bit and then reforms in on itself. Not as hurt from the attack as you might expect, but has taken a pretty heavy hit. Urania.
Hunter's mark on the nearest one, please.
Okay.
And then pew pew.
Okay.
So we were clearly sure these were hostile, right?
Oh, they are
23.
moving into attack. They are screaming and moving into attack.
On the first attack.
Yes. That will hit.
Yeah, my bet was that they're drow ghosts.
11 from my hand crossbow +1.
Okay.
And also that would be advantage because of the vex or the whatever it's called on that's new. That's 23 again.
Okay.
And that's 10 on the same one again. The hand crossbow +1.
Let me just. I just need to remind myself of something about Hunter's Mark. Can you tell me what the damage is for your hunter's mark separate to the...
one was a 5, and then the other one was a 3.
I'm going to see if this works.
Ooh.
I wish you'd rounded that down. This one, the first one, just the arrows fly through it. And you can see the arrow itself isn't as damaging as you would expect, but the shape of the spectre just dissipates into nothing.
Nice.
And that is everything from me.
It is now this spectre's turn, and it is gonna use its flyings. Fly at Vason.
Yay!
That is a 15 to hit.
No.
So you flyings Wraith. It is gonna fly at Nadira.
No, bad touch.
Naughty.
And that's a 10.
Exactly, no. Naughty.
Smack.
Basin.
That's annoying. It's 2 of them. Okay, we're gonna get Scale Edge out. We're gonna hit the little one
Okay.
first. It's just gonna be a normal attack roll. Oof. 13.
13 will hit.
Oof. Okay. So it's gonna be 16 slashing damage.
Okay.
Okie doke.
Sword sort of passes through the spectre, and you can see it has an effect. It's not as effective.
We'll swing again.
I assume Scale Edge was a magic weapon. Huh.
It is a magic weapon.
Okay.
It is magic slashing damage, but it's still just slashing damage.
In the new 2024 rule set, a lot of the resistances that were resistance up to magic damage is now no longer. They've either gone, you don't have resistance, or you have resistance to everything, such as the ghosts have resistance to all magic, or like all damage of slashing, bludgeoning, piercing.
Okay, so that's another 15.
It does appear to be having a hard time holding itself together at this.
After sort of seeing this sort of fluff twice, we're gonna spend a first level spell slot and my bonus action to cast Divine Favor. So I'm gonna add a D4 radiant damage on each hit. And that's Vason's turn.
Okay. Nefira.
And for Nadira, he's going to reach over his shoulder, manifest the Blade of Devouring, and go for 2 swings over on the Wraithy boy. Because if anyone's sucking life out of things here, it's going to be me. And that's a 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 19 points of damage.
Okay.
And then on the second swing, that is going to be a 21 to hit.
That'll also hit.
And for 12 points of damage.
The force damage that your blade deals is dealing as much damage as you would expect, but the slice through the ghost, it is not as effective. And you can see that this ghostly form, unlike the drow, this appears to be a the equipment appears to be that of someone who's traveled down from the surface.
Oh, you were poor unfortunate soul. Sorry about that. Bar weep, grana weep, nearly bung. For the nerds in the thing, that's the Transformers universal greeting.
This vector is going to move to here and is going to attempt to attack the Fira for a
Ooh.
Oh no.
natural 20.
Oh, dear.
That is 16 points of necrotic damage.
Ouch.
And for
I'm
the
okay.
moment, your temporary hit points, your maximum hit points are decreased by 60.
Oh boy. I hate Life Drain.
Nadira.
Huh. I'm surprised there's is there only 2 of them? Well, I guess left.
There's the Wraith in front of Nadira and 2 specters.
All right, I'm looking on stream and things are a bit small.
Yeah.
Okay, that's still a good amount. I'm going to cast slow on as many as I can get within, I think it's 40-foot radius?
I mean,
40-foot cube.
you could hit all 3 of them. I think slow allows you to target specific ones, isn't it? It's not all creatures within the radius.
Yeah, you alter time around up to 6 creatures of your choice.
Okay.
Wisdom save, please.
Wisdom saves.
Target 16.
No.
Yeah.
And no. So they all fail.
Hey, excellent. All affected creatures have half speed, take a -2 penalty to AC and to dexterity saves, and they can't take reactions, and they can only either take an action or a bonus action, but not both on a turn.
Nice.
And it can also only make 1 attack if it takes the attack action. And it inhibits spellcasting, but I suspect that's not relevant.
That is not relevant. And also, they don't actually have multi-attack, so...
Still good to be aware.
But yes.
But yeah, there you go.
I'm curious that they haven't given me a slowed tag. Oh no, they have. It's just not with the other S's.
It's gotten left behind. No.
And you are also slowed. All 3 of you are slowed.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about attacks of opportunity now. In fact, maybe I should take this opportunity to go around and get in flanking position with, take your bits, like either with Vason or Nefira. Possibly Nefira.
Vesiana is going to see the Wraith as the bigger target and is going to try a firebolt.
Yeah, hit that lowered AC.
23 will definitely hit. But Thessiana is upset to discover that fire is also on their list of resistance.
Dang! I've got that spell too. I didn't even try Toll the Dead so far because I'm like, yeah, if anyone's not going to resist or be immune to necrotic damage, it's going to be a ghost. Could you also move my counter to flank the Wraith with Nefira, by the way?
Yep.
Thank you.
Hargate is going to magic missile. I'm just going to use up another level 1 spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And just going to blast the Spectre in front of him. Which deals a decent amount of damage. You can see that this Spectre is now also having some trouble holding itself together. Urania.
So the one Hargate's just blasted, moving my Hunter's Mark onto that.
Okay.
First attack is a 13.
13 will hit. Especially with this penalty to AC.
I was going to say the not Hunter's Mark bit is a 7. And then 5 on the Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Second attack against the same guy is a 23.
That'll hit.
And then the it's 7 and 5 again.
Okay. This Spectre dissipates again.
Yee.
This Spectre is going to attempt to attack Nadira. That is going to be a 16 to hit Nadira.
Doobly-doo, switching back to my sheet. Nope. That does not hit.
And then it is the Wraith's turn. I'm just going to move the Wraith to move the battle map, not to actually move the Wraith. It is going to attempt to he'll attack Nefira again. That's a 14. I'm guessing that's a no.
Yeah. Yeah, that is definitely a no.
Faison.
Slowing down, are we?
Fantastic. Well, considering they can't take opportunity attacks, we're going to just have a quick sidestep over here, and we're going to hit this thing with advantage.
As you step away from it, you see the Wraith reaches through the space you were in as it attempts to make an opportunity attack, but you've long gone by the time it gets to
So that's a 26.
battle hit.
And that's going to be 15 slashing and 2 radiant damage.
Okay. It went away.
Now we're in the awkward position where I cannot help flank with this last person. So we're just going to try and hit it and cross our fingers for a 19 or 20.
Ooh,
How's
so
an
close.
18?
An 18's nice, but I haven't leveled up the sword to be able to crit on that yet. So that's going to be 13 slashing and 2 radiant damage.
Okay. Yep.
How effective is that radiant damage?
Radiant damage is doing nicely. It's not causing more damage than you would expect, but it is
It's not resisted.
it's not being resisted.
Nice.
How long does that last for? Actually, I should check that.
I
I'm going to
believe
check that in the background. That's my turn.
9 rounds for 1 minute.
Okay. Be nice if that lasted an hour.
Nadira.
It'd be overpowered if it lasted an hour. Well, let's see if we can kill Steel off of Vason.
I mean, that
First one's going to be not the best roll on the dice. That's only a 14.
This
is where you're actually somehow healing it.
Stop being resistant to things, you. Just fall over already. Hey, there's a natural 20.
There's the fanfare.
For a total of 35.
You didn't kill Still, but he is looking very, translucent and having a rough time holding himself together. And
Be a good little wraith and vanish.
Nadira.
Oh, me already.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens when everybody else is dead.
I wasn't. All right.
Dead again.
Yeah. It's the thing where I can do an unarmed strike if I do make my main action a melee attack or something, right?
You can make a unarmed that thing. You can make an unarmed strike if you use.
Oh, right. I'm getting confused with
Bardic
monk
inspiration.
I guess. Right. Okay, I'll stick with finding out, do you resist lightning? Switch to the spell book. Wait, no. Okay. Yeah. Juggling the things. Okay, found the bonus. Wait, does a melee spell attack count as flanking? Well, get the advantage of flanking. Hey! Okay, that is a 27.
Yes, that hits its AC of 11.
Switch back to find out what damage I roll. Doobly-doo. Okay, so that's 2d8. That's a 3.
3 total?
Yeah.
So it's not resistant to lightning damage,
Hey.
and it had
That's something.
3 hit points left.
Oh my god!
Do you reach out with these lightning fingers, lightning just crackling, and the wraith screams and just like dissipates away.
Joy buzzer!
Wasn't there a fourth one of these? As it's just like looking around the room, confused.
Nifus is going to point back to Hargate and just go, "The little wizard did it." At least I'm assuming it was Hargate.
Between the first two kills were Urania killing it.
We just didn't see it, so we assume it's Hargate.
Yeah.
Just credit Hargate.
Oh, this is entirely off topic, but does anybody remember what the gems that allow you to cast meta magic are called?
Not a clue.
My brain was to say iron stones, but it might be a different setting.
No, those are very different items. These are easily crafted.
Hang on a second, I just need to delete Nadira and bring her back in. Decided she needs to keep the...
She wants to
Keep
keep
the
fighting
turn
some more.
As you enter the room...
Violent vibrations.
As you enter the room and there are not ghosts and things to distract you, you notice a massive fireplace dominates the eastern wall. And hanging above it is a 7-foot tall, 5-foot wide framed portrait of the back of Hallister's head, hanging at a jaunty angle.
Arenia's just going to go up to it and straighten it out.
Okay. As you straighten the portrait out,
Oh no!
the portrait spins round, revealing a withered skull face painted with a grin. And could you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Yep, just give me a second.
Well, that's not horrifying in the slightest.
9.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
There wasn't any reason why you would have asked Racing to step closer. Is there?
No.
That's a shame.
With a 9, you drop to 0 hit points and are now dying.
Shit, kill wounds, level 1.
I was to say, wait, no, let me use lay on hand. It's more resource efficient.
The face turns back round so that the back of the skull, or the back of the head, is now pointing back out of the portrait.
Cool. I will drop, for now, 5 HP from lay on hands. Just to bring you back, just to bring Urania back up. So that should be 5 hit points of the healing.
Yeah.
Urania
Comes back coughing up blood.
just Vator's lay on hands is actually just sort of like, just as you cough up blood, catches the blood, just pushes it back in your mouth.
No, inside.
But that stuff stays in the body.
Yes, John.
So you're at 5 hit points now, Urania.
Yes.
What is your max HP?
My max HP.
Well, just
It's
really thinking, how big a 2 wounds should I slap you with?
My max HP is 74.
Okay, sounds like a level 4.
I mean, I could dump the rest of my lay on hands on you, which is another 45, just to save on people's spell slots. It's just I was a little nervous about throwing all of them at you at once. So yeah, you can have them, and I mean, just means that if anyone else gets hurt, we're gonna have to rely on spell slots. So you got 50 HP.
Oh, if you
Thank you,
insist,
Jason.
puts D8s down.
Note to anyone else: don't touch the picture.
Yeah, leave that alone unless you want to meet your maker a little bit faster.
Note to self: if anything looks like it's owned by Hallister, leave it alone.
Yes, it just irritates me that it's slightly askew.
You have now straightened it. It is now hanging straight with face.
You did it.
Crystal.
At what cost?
74 HP.
Yeah.
I was going to say, next time someone else can use Mage Hand or whatever it is to do that.
No, or just burn it.
Brings out the tinderbox, starts setting a crossbow bolt alight.
Okay, let's just calm down on that. So, what else was in this room? I apologize. I can remember the Hallister picture. That's about it.
There's a large fireplace. The Hallister picture is hanging over. The fireplace is dominating the eastern wall, and you can see a 5-foot wide chimney. Disappears up into the ceiling.
Yeah, how far underground are we?
Wide away.
But given this is almost certainly one of Hallister's fireplaces, I'm not gonna find out what the deal with that chimney is. So theoretically, I could send Arcane Eye to find out.
Lying on the dusty floor amid pieces of broken furniture are 3 dead drow, 2 females and a male. And at the north end of the room, there is a door.
No 4th dead person.
I think that's what the wraith was.
What do they do there to their bodies, though?
Points at the pile of dust.
Wait. So ghosts leave their bodies, but wraiths keep their bodies. Is that right?
I assume so. It's how it wore a helmet.
Oh. Huh? Just like in
For the record, Vason has in no way done a knowledge check on this. He is entirely just talking out his ass.
He's making shit up.
It sounds persuasive.
Okay, so we've got statues of drow being knocked over, drow that have killed themselves, a spooky Hallister statue, and a door.
I thought the wraith was a non-drow.
The wraith was a non-drow.
I assumed the wraith. I assumed the wraith, or I assumed the wraith killed them or something.
Is there any secret passageways in the fireplace or anything?
Roll me a perception check.
That is a 25.
Nice.
Looking around the fireplace, there are no secret passages within it, and you look up the chimney and see that about 30 feet up, it has collapsed in due to a cave-in.
Okay.
I was going to say we've had found treasure from going up the chimneys in the past, but no go on this one.
See, this is why I want to bring some more people down here. I feel like some dwarves would renovate some of the places we find in here really well.
Probably around this time, Divine Favor goes.
Cool. As it goes away, Vason will push open the door.
Okay.
And another cave in.
You see a cave in.
See what I mean? Some good stonemasons. Loads of stuff could be done in here.
Yeah, but a dwarf they've been trimming our ear off the next 5 days about how the stone was
Urania,
made and
Yeah.
the forefather used it.
as you get to that point, you notice a mostly buried dwarf statue, skeleton, in the cave in.
Can I uncover the dwarf?
Yes?
And
Oh,
can
there you go.
I
You say you wanted dwarves?
The dwarf has a rusted warhammer and a pair of shiny gauntlets.
I'm going to pick up both and hand them over to Hargate and kind of say, do your thing, please.
I'm curious. Sorry.
Hargate will point out that the detail of the gauntlets, they have no dents in them. They show no signs of corrosion. They are likely a magic item. The rusty warhammer is rusty, and so is not magical.
I was going to say, chucks the warhammer to one side. Won't be needing that.
Clever.
I mean, someone might have liked that as like a.
All right, here you go, Vason. Picks it back up and hands it over.
Just because of our experience with it, so I need to. There's information I rogue can't remember. So we spent all that time exploring that museum to a dwarf king who was the king under the mountain before this. There's a culture of dwarves associated with them.
Malar.
The Malar. Say that again?
Malar. Malar. Can't remember how you spell it. Malarkin dwarves.
The Malarkin dwarves. How old does this Warhammer look? Is this archaeologically old or just... It's been here for a few years.
Given the symbology and make of it, it's not recent. You suspect that this cave-in and this dwarf and other equipment, she's been here about 100 years.
Wow.
This could be like belong to someone's, well, dad, mum. They could be kids. Belongs in a museum. Plops it in back.
Plops it in bag.
Whatever you say.
Indiana Jones hat.
Before you go too far, actually, Zunderbroch.
I think that only applied to that floor.
You never know.
Nothing happened.
We really should go back there at some point when we're not being chased out of it.
Underdark?
It was meant to be a magic word that was going to open up a room on that floor. Was that before or after we found you? Might have
I
been just
don't
before.
remember it.
10 minutes pass as Hargate ritually casts Identify. And he looks at you all and says, "Can I keep these?"
What are they?
Probably.
Gauntlets of ogre power.
Oh,
Um,
I
that
really want.
wizard sounds very fun.
I need to remember the difference between that and the item that I have.
I mean, from
Oh, ogre power is only 19, isn't it?
Gauntlets of ogre power.
yeah, I
means
figured that
your
that would be like inferior to what you've currently got.
strength score becomes 19 unless your strength score is already 19 or higher.
It would make it easier for me to kidnap people.
You want to kidnap people?
This one's been wanting a chance to be good at punching for a while.
I've
Basically, just pats him on the head.
Or things
I mean,
like
it would be really handy for Harker because now he can carry his own books.
as a point of reference, speaking in game terms, Ben rolled a 3 on one of his stats. Hargate
I'm assuming it was strength.
Hargate has a strength of 3
Yeah.
Oh,
and has had a long-term goal of finding anything like the Gauntlets of Ogre Power.
I thought you allowed me rolling all once.
So we've gone from what, a -4 to a +4?
Yes.
Jesus wept.
I mean, that's cool.
And Stanza, I allow it, but not everybody takes that opportunity.
Sometimes a bad stat
It's
can be
permitted but
fun.
not obligatory.
In much the same way that some people ignore the fact that halflings can re-roll a natural 1. Looking at you, Sam Regal. You don't have to re-roll things.
I mean, I have no objection to it.
No, the wee man deserves it.
Yeah, Hargate's need is greater than mine.
Hargate very
Just means we won't be
excitedly-
able to bully him anymore.
very excitedly put the gauntlets on.
One warning though, if we do find ourselves needing cash, that is the first thing on the table.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I am slightly concerned to imagine what will drain us of cash so significantly.
You would be surprised.
Out of character. That is
Are you thinking of commissioning the dwarves to renovate this place?
Out of character. Above the table. Entirely me just winding Hargate up in character.
Cool. I was. I don't know where I was between genuine and joking concern. Somewhere.
Okay. Back in the tunnels, always go left.
Unless we've already been there.
We just need to stick
there we-
together and wait for everybody else to catch up.
Wait, there's a second part to that rule? I thought it was always just go left. It's like Vason fully just comes to a stop as we enter the room, because I think that's the moment he hears Nadira's second part to the rule. And it's just like, of course, that makes so much sense. You know what I mean? You don't keep getting stuck in a circle. I always wanted.
And sadly, the Pharaoh doesn't see you. So just walks straight into full place, like, ah!
Crates are stacked in the middle of this room. You start going through the crates.
Yes.
Arenia's going to take a step back,
Vason's
having
going to
fiddled
make...
with the portrait before.
I'll say Vason's probably going to look around the rest of the room first, see what on earth this stuff is, and maybe check to see if there's anything behind this door.
Between the crates and the sort of weapon racks, tell that this is an armory of some description.
Fantastic! We can arm the dwarves.
There are.
Arm the dwarves we're going to commission to renovate the place.
There
Or
are
arm the goblins you were
60
talking about
short
earlier.
swords.
Well, now you're speaking like a revolutionary.
60 short swords. 100 hand crossbows.
Hoo-hoo.
And thousands of hand crossbow bolts.
Damn.
Who's got a bag of holding, and how much can we shove in there before it breaks?
I don't think it'll hold that much. Okay, well, at least we know where to go first when we bring some dwarves down here. Good lord. That's a small army's worth of kit.
Well,
I'm assuming these are of drow make.
They appear to be of drow make.
I mean, they might just melt them down, but at least at first they'll be armed.
I mean, we did just raid a small drow outpost.
I'm not sure this is an outpost so much as a small palace.
You open the door and see a room lined with beds. And laying in 6 of those beds, drow asleep. Weapons by the side of the bed, armor still on in patchy parts, but exposed areas covered in bandages. And 3 female drow are sort of tending wound of injured drow in the face, and they look up to you as you enter. Don't want trouble?
That's a relief.
Right, and if you're able to converse with them in deep speech.
One of them will step forward and introduce herself as Eileen Auvryndar.
Oh, I know that sound. Auvryndar. Is she one of the important ones?
Possibly.
My aunt, 12, head of house.
Oh. I am just aware that I have one of her aunt's teeth.
These are
Well, wait.
Relda, Abath, and Zorna Uat. And she sort of gestures to the other 2 drow priestess. We mean you no harm. I suppose we are expected to fight you. And ourselves.
No, we will not harm you either. We are not ones to kill the injured and lame.
No glory in that.
No money in it either. Yeah, the only
In fact, we've got a few drow friends on the surface that we've sort of hoyed out of here.
exactly if your patients are stupid enough to get up out of bed, we may have issues, but I don't think they're that stupid.
They are.
And if I was just going to look around with all the authority of an old sergeant,
Those
to hammer home
that
the
are
point.
awake are like sort of struggle to like maybe sit up, and at Nefira's words and just a look from Nylene, they all just fall back into their like partial slumber.
Before we go any further, I've got a very large question I've been meaning to ask a member of House Auvryndar when they aren't trying to kill me.
Yes.
What on earth have you been doing on this level?
This is Auvryndar Hall. It is our was at this point, our main stronghold here. Been trying to mount two-pronged attack. House Wraith is on lower levels of the dungeon, Undermountain. 2 levels down from here is House Wraith. You've heard the name before, but for pronunciation, Wreath. We've been using this as a staging ground for hacking down, as well as some of our higher levels, making attacks to the surface. My aunt, Lonwelf, several of her children, my cousins, Ranagax and Trissa and Ilkris and Pelanoria and Melith are sent them upward towards the surface, try and
catch slaves?
bring glory to Housel.
So capture slaves.
Bring them down to fight battle. We were our main opponent on this floor. We'd managed to strike a deal with Borzil, one of the troglodytes. But we were both facing off against a former bodyguard of Hallister, Urail. He did experiments. Was a thorn in our side. Neither we nor they were able to gain any ground on each other. We would have fought to a stalemate. And so our only hope was to either fight upwards or take more space below.
Aha. Out of character, I remember a lot of these names. How many of these didn't we kill?
As far as I can remember off the top of my head, we definitely fought and killed Tricia and Silchris, I believe. I don't remember if you counted Helenonia or Melith. And Urael is the large scorpion you.
Oh, that's where the legs come from. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Just as a PTSD flashback to breakfast.
Vason just, I think Vason just has that flash of my. I was like, "Oh, do you mean this one?" And pulls out the tail.
That does appear to be Muriel's tail.
So they were causing you a problem as he sort of flops the tail around.
Careful, you're swinging that thing.
Yes.
It's already been drained. He puts it back in the back.
If you will show mercy. We will wait until these 6 regained enough strength. Say you've taken some of my kind to the surface.
Yeah, one of them works for a friend of mine. Worked. I think it's past tense now. It's worked. Bought himself a big floppy hat. Chekhov. Pleasant fellow.
Yeah. You consider yourselves free up there.
I suppose at this point it dealt with it are no longer the household, and her children are no longer tenable heirs. I guess I carry on that name. Suppose the 9 of us and any other remain on this level. We'll head to the surface.
Just a few questions before you do that, because it'd be great to have somebody on the surface to look after the drow who do live in Waterdeep, but you're not going to start doing lol stuff on the surface, right? That's not going to keep you popular.
We can be quiet and
I have to say this just because it'd be irresponsible if I don't. I will be checking in on you.
My aunt was.
But otherwise, I have no issue with you on the surface.
In spreading belief, my aunt was militant. I am a hospitalier. It is a new day for Household. New management, new sense of direction, new not being here anymore.
What does Auvryndar mean?
Our family name.
Yeah, normally, you got names like Armstrong in common. That's clearly we're big, strong lads. No? And maybe I should read fewer of those adventure novels.
It gets complicated, but if I may make a suggestion now when you get to the surface, there was a place called Troll Skull. It's a small little alleyway there where we've set up shop. I'm not saying you're welcome to the rooms there, but you're welcome to the hospitality. And if you do decide to set up shop nearby, maybe Auvrydar's House of Healing?
Has a nice ring.
Nice.
And maybe
Just-
have need of services. A house of healing, or... And she sort of gestures round to the 6 warriors in from who are currently bandaged.
Oh, I've got plans for those 6 months. They're fit in fighting.
Might have some others. Were in training. Might be able to furnish you. So. Voice backup.
Mason sort of just turns to Nefira and pulls like a interesting face.
The assistance will be greatly appreciated, and we'll probably be popping in quite a lot for the healing. We do tend to get a bit banged up down here.
Plus, it means if there's anyone else that sort of finds themselves a bit stray, there's somewhere we can send them that's at least a bit more comfortable than random pub.
Yeah. I do need to sort out my own room. I just can't sleep in the basement much longer.
Look, you choose to sleep in the basement. Nobody made you choose that room.
It was the only room available at the time.
Maybe we can find a place with blackout curtain. You are welcome at Brinda's house.
Vincent just sort of like steps back to the majority of the group and just sort of he tries to keep his voice down because he doesn't want to like the drow to hear. But it's just like well, we were talking about going up to the surface anyway. Do we just bring these lot with us?
As long as they don't kind of go causing chaos, I suppose it's no problem. You might want to keep the whole spider goddess thing on the down low, though.
That sounds like their intention.
What do you think, Nadira?
Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
Can we check these crates first, though?
Lady of Auvryndar, are those crates going to explode if we open them?
Part of the armory.
Go ahead.
Use a crowbar, don't try and rip it off with your muscles, it's not going to work.
The crates contain swords and crossbows, crossbow bolts.
Okay, more of the same. Well, now they've been checked.
Do you by any chance? I have so many questions to ask this one. 3 ones in rapid succession, just because that's easier than phrasing them. 1, do they know who lived in this area before they did? Mostly to explain the dwarf. 2, what on earth the weird fighting pit north of the mushroom forest is? And I think the other thing is what the dealio is up with that spooky sludge statue.
Oh yeah, it was a god of oozes or something.
Yeah, that statue.
I do not know who is Chris. This has been the halls of Auvryndar for a long time.
100 years?
Not quite that long. You mean where you fought the bone mound?
Yeah, because like from above, it looks like it is like a fighting pit that you can watch.
That is, we called that place Lolth's Palace. It was one of the areas of, the Greater Hall had to retreat from and lost the Ural. And the statue that is Unador, god of slimes and things subterranean. The doors of Lolth's palace are blocked to all but the worthy enter. The door protected by the Elder Eye by Gunador can only be opened by those suffering from any any form of madness. And you recall that when you looked at when you saw the shifting form of the statue, if you failed a wisdom saving throw, you were struck by a short-term madness.
Oh, so you could have opened the door of that.
So you could have opened the door as long as the madness that you had allowed you to move to open the door, or somebody used your hand to press against the door. There were also statues there of Bearun, god of thieves. Door could only be opened by bloody smearing handprints. And
Which one was that?
That was the one that you entered through. It sliced your hand, and you used your hand to open.
Oh.
There was also a statue of Elistri, goddess of song and the Dark Mage. Her door would open were you to surrender a sword to time. Her statue would dance, and the door.
We should check out that part of the temple.
Hmm.
I mean, I appreciate you've got higher priorities than this, but when you get set up on the surface, if you've got a shopping list for us to bring back up from here involving any statues, let us know.
Statues, welcome.
I mean, some might be okay. Like, I've heard good things about Illustrae. That'd probably be chill. Right?
Probably be more welcome.
Yeah, statues that drove people mad probably would get you into trouble.
Maybe we should, rather than Ellis. Wanted to be diplomatic. End the raids.
Right, I'm not going to suggest any prescription on your faith. But I would reckon would probably be more popular. How long do you think you'd need to sort of pack yourselves up?
Days before travel. Because if you're just traveling, you don't need. Don't need to. Hour.
Ethan just looks back to like Nefira and the rest of the party and is just like, shall we just have a last look around for the next hour and then help these poor souls up to the surface?
Sounds like a plan to me.
Yep.
Plus Milady, is that? I assume that's the correct titulars. We have a shortcut.
It would make things a lot easier than.
Right, Nadira, you said that there was another trick to navigating a maze. It was going left and then not going left if you've been there already, right?
Yes.
And I think we'll stop it there.
Nice.
Basin dives back into the maze and spends an hour finding the last dead end of the and then comes back and spends the next 20 minutes finding the last dead end and the next hour or so waiting for things to be ready. During the time Relda and Lazorna cast various sort of healing magics on the 6 elves, Eileen heads into the rest of House Auvryndar to find if there is anyone else willing to come to the surface and give up Lolth in favor of Estri. And she returns to you with her mother, who happens to have still been alive and didn't enter into the fight. A female
she heard the nonsense we were yelling and decided maybe not.
a female drow elite warrior called Drinarith Auvryndar, who brings with her 14 bruised male drow, who she explains they were in the middle of fighting practice.
Nadira air quotes the word fighting.
They were trying to fight me.
It's good to know there will be sparring partners on the surface.
She will offer to you, Nefira, a platinum inlaid helm of black metal, molded in the likeness of a spider with carnelian gems for eyes. My daughter leads me to believe that I will not be welcome. It is time for us to get one in favor of. And the 14 bruised male elves give a cheer that they're maybe going to have slightly different fighting technique to get to the surface. And she just sort of looks around at them all, and it very quickly becomes clear that no, the fighting isn't changing. The combat training isn't changing. And so within a few hours, you and 24 elves head to the surface.
Lamek.
Which we don't need to see you sort of move through the dungeon and up to the surface for this.
That's fine. I was going to say on the lift ride back up, if you would just be like, how is Yawning Portal going to take this?
It's a very weird clown car moment. We're just like, how many more of you are there? You make your way back to the surface, and it's a bit crowded in Troll Skull that night as Nadira doesn't have another place to stay, and neither do the 24 elves, 24 drow. Thasinia will depart to her own abode, which is nearby in. But agrees to meet up with you the following day to carry on with supplies and planning and whatever else. Explore while you've got a brief respite on the surface, but continue to return to the level. And Drinrith or Auvryndar will inform you that the large cave houses, as well as the mushroom trees, the Zerkwood mushroom trees. It also features the way to travel down to the 11th level of the dungeon.
Ooh.
And so when you are ready to return to the dungeon, you now know how to carry on descending deeper and deeper around. And so with that, back on the surface you are. We're gonna call it there. You've got 2 weeks to come up with anything you wish to do on the surface.